Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Hey Kunort, nice to see you, bud. First again. Thank you for the good luck. Yes, iPad. First stream off the iPad, so no idea what it's going to be like. Wind up on a second device, no grid lines, all very different. What is the sound okay? Can you hear me okay? And is the music too loud? All these questions will be answered, I suppose, as we proceed. But for now, let's press that and that and that. Right, so got some better notes. If the music's too loud or you can't hear me, just let me know in the chat. Excellent sound. Okay, I'm going to start playing. I don't know if the game sound will be too noisy, so let me know about that as well. Right, so we'll just get on with it. Got some better notes than yesterday. We have been consulting in the Moist Rainbows chat. I think we've got every hole down, apart from one, possibly. Not hole one, but one hole. So we'll see. So for the first, we're going to use the tried and tested QB Kingmaker. Oh no, the battery's about to shut down on my Wind app, on the other tablet. Didn't plan this well. I know this is 1 to 1 minus 1, so that's okay. So we still want that. So we're going to go all of that in 2. So I've decided, I think, when you get an 8, just into the rough with the blue ring. I think I'll just go 7-1. I'll try to. Oh.
Great shot!
A little keen. We expect this to miss. Miles to the right, but that's okay. Good morning, Romain. Nice to see you. Thank you for the good luck. So, let me go and get the charger for the other tablet so I can get my Wind app back. Right, so many wires everywhere. Anyway, there we go. Hey Alex, nice to see you, sir. Good morning to you. Thank you for the good luck. You always hit a great on hole 1, yeah. It's almost traditional on this hole. I did drop it yesterday. I can't remember if it was on stream or not. So I think I'm going to use the same sort of setup. All the right 2 back. Blue ring on the rough. If you get a really low wind, I'll probably put the blue ring in the rough, I think. Just in, we'll see. So I'm going to forfeit because I want this to be a hack. I'm almost relieved we missed that. In a way. Because now we can't be tempted to carry on. So we'll just wait for this tablet. Hey Mustache, welcome. Just finished with a main expert master with a crappy -10. Oh well. How's that got you in the bracket? I wonder if people are still practicing today. I haven't been logged in long, but it's looking like 10 might be popular. Oh, there's H. H, the man who's just been messaging H. Yeah, 10 might be popular, I don't know. I'm just trying to get this other tablet to turn back on. Actually, I could use this for now. Oh, there it is. It's working, it's coming. Reduce the game sound, right? I did worry that that would be the case, so I'll just turn it off, to be honest. Because even when it's on 1 click, it seems to be very loud. So, not sure why that is, but we can live without game sound. We'll just time out a couple of times. So this is definitely a test stream. I'm going to do just this one account, see how it's gone, watch it back, check it renders okay and stuff, and then I'll come back on later to do a couple more. So without further ado, let me load this window up again. Right, we're going to try DMAC hook on this hole. So this, I've tried the left side hook, which is quite nice, or the slice, whatever it is. But we'll try the right side one now, just to see what that looks like, I think. So there should be no game sound now. So let me know if the sound's still okay. Clash Caddy, no, I've got Clash Caddy on here, but I'm not used to the slide over yet. I've got Clash Caddy on the phone, but I've got Notebook on the old tablet, but in the full screen mode, which in itself is something new to me. I've never used that in that fashion, so it all takes a little bit of getting used to, but it's all good. So we're gonna try to get this down sort of 480, 500 yards down the right. It might work. 8 players left to play, had 2 pars. If you had 2 pars, then you can tidy those up easily enough. No notification. I don't know how that works, to be honest. I might have to read into that. I don't do anything actively to give notifications. Maybe I should be. Oh, don't forfeit, please. Right, 5 top, 4 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 4. I'm going to have the blue ring on the outside fence, just there. How much did he use? Not loads of curl. And we'll see what happens. Through the trees. So it gets down there. It's not gone quite as far as the replay DMAC showed me, but that's not surprising because I think he had an Apex 6. Although he used the same spins. Anyway, that looks okay. It looks okay both ways. I played it the other side and trickled down here. Oh, you can't see the screen touches on this. Anyway, the bunker where his 9-yard marker is, I just trickled past that when I played it on the left side, so... Options, plenty of options.
Great shot!
The sound is so much better through the iPad. Good. Good, Si. Glad to hear it. Yeah, the trees on the right do look a little close. I think that's why we can only use that much curl remain. Otherwise, you probably bring them into play too much. So I'm not even close to set up here. Not that it matters, we can time out if we have to. So, it looks fairly straight, but Daniel's advice was to play 30% from the hill. So 11.6. About 80% club would be 11.8, so it's close to 1-to-1 actually. Not the best adjustment you'll ever see, but at least we get to test it. That needs a bit of work, but
nice on.
Once we get used to the finishing position on the drive, we maybe get a bit closer. So that wasn't bad. Morning, Barry. Hey, Paul. Nice to see you. Not killing it, Paul. We didn't drop one, so we forfeited out. So we're already into hack mode, which is just fine with me. I do want to qualify a couple more accounts today, but we'll do them later on. So this stream's just about testing out the iPad and seeing if I can get it to work on the stream, etc, etc. I'll have to be better with the new equipment. No pressure. Game sound still loud. It should be muted. I can't hear any game sound at all. Let's forfeit that. Are you still hearing game sound, Alex? You hear the game sounds too? Very strange. That must be a setting within Omelette. Mute it in the game, yeah. I will, but I think to do that I have to go to the screen you're never meant to show. But we can do that. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have done that. If you've all got game sound on, turn it down. I'm about to pop this chest. There should be no game sound because the volume on the iPad's down to 0. But it might be running through the game, so pop this. Ooh, hello. Right, so none of you steal my ID, please. There we go. So, after turning it down, could you hear that second chest be opened or not? Could you hear that at all, Si? You couldn't hear that at all. Right. I'll have to Google that and see why that's happening then. Can hear it at like 2% volume, even though it's on mute. Weird, right, well hopefully this is better. Let's see. We'll learn together. You're all my guinea pigs today, so I'm glad there's only a handful of you here to watch this debacle. Right, 3, we're going to go Big Topper and a Berserker. So because we're still tweaking everything, I've got no bags properly set up. So we'll go Big Topper and Sniper. Now I have heard you can blast a globe all the way down there, but this seemed okay yesterday, so we'll try this again. So let me get this new fangled wind up thing working. Reset everything, power 5. 15%. Big Topper rate. Things will be a little slower while I get used to these new adjustments, but there we go. Silent now, is it good? Good. So you can hear me and you can hear that lovely NCS music, but nothing else. Hopefully. APOC 5 globe and at least 12 wind can carry the bunker. So I've heard, yeah. Trouble being though, if you don't get the 12 wind, what do you do then? I quite like having shots that I know will work on every account, in every wind. But yeah, if you get that wind, see what this guy's going to do. So, didn't see what club he had. But there's a 14 wind. So he's just playing straight ball. Interesting. So sure, cleared everything by miles, but I'm not sure what he's gained from doing that. So you know, he did hit great, but if he'd hit straight, would he be in the sand? I don't know. Right, let's put this number in here. 11.5. Would be 6.9. Hardly seems worth adjusting this, but we'll do it anyway. So I'm going all the push up to max, but no overpower. And a perfect on the new iPad. So that's very close to hitting the rough. So I might take a note of what that wind was. What was it? 11.5. So if I get more than 11.5, I'd be tempted not to push to max with a big Topper 6. But we'll see. Yeah, sniper rough bump I guess would be a nice option. Although this shot I'm about to play now, been very close twice with it yesterday, so the old bounce in and out the rough job. So I think, I didn't see the yardage there, but from 449 and from 463, both drives last night I played the max number on this sniper. And it seemed okay, which doesn't really make sense, but that's fine. So we'll go with the max number again. 9-4 gives us 10-1. So I'll quite like 4 top and 1 right here. 4 and a click maybe. Just watch that second bounce, don't have it too close to the edge. Otherwise it could be curtains. What do we say? 10-1. I only just caught the rough. But you see what I mean? That's not far away. Did that twice yesterday as well. But you can see the second wind push there, because my second bounce was nowhere near the edge of the rough, but it almost missed the rough. So be conscious of it. Be conscious of that. Board PC guy, welcome Chris. Nice to see you. Work and lurk time. Enjoy the hacking. I'll try. We're coming to live to you from the new iPad today, so hopefully it sounds a little better. That was 454, right? So that's a 449, a 454 and a 463. All of which I've played at the max number for the sniper, the max power 5 number, with similar levels of closeness. So good to know. But safe eagles, that's what we want here. Safe eagles. If this drops once all week, then I'll be happy. Hopefully on the weekend. And we should have forfeited, so I apologise for making you watch that. Hey Terry, morning. Hey John, nice to see you. Dominic, welcome. You forgot to take the golden shot on all your accounts last week. Oh no. An easy one too, Dominic. Dare say you would have been guaranteed the red ring or better, but never mind, there's always next time. You qualify with a 10 under. Ooh. Well, hopefully it won't matter, Terry. Tiebreakers and qualifying tend to not usually make a difference. Picture's clear, sound is good. Excellent. Good morning, Kieran. Happy new iPad. Thank you very much. You're an idiot. To be honest, I almost forgot. On my baby rookie accounts, I hadn't played it until half an hour before it finished on Monday morning. You thought you were going to get through the -8, you accidentally dropped a great shot Albert on 9. Your second expert. Nice, Chris. I dropped an Albert on 9 with a great right as well, but it was a forced great, so I class it as a perfect. Hole 4, well let's have a look, we're nearly there. Sorry, I'm too busy gas bagging here. But you're lovely to talk to, so... right, what are we doing on 4? Yes, I do have some options. So, I think Ian played the sort of conventional shot yesterday. That was a sniper kingmaker on the left fairway, all the right spin. It needs about 1.1, 1.2 top to get there. Half the red ring in the rough on the right, and then a fair amount of right curl. And I was adjusting that one at 1 to 1 plus 1. Or we're going to try this rough bump again with the quarterback. So yesterday we learned we do need a push-up. I think we need a 1 ring push-up. And we're going to put this back in the app. So we're going to play min plus 15. Power 3. 15%. So min plus 15. And then a 1 ring push-up with all the left spin and 3 back. So this has come directly from the man himself, from DMAC. So Let's see if we can do it. He only narrowly missed, but he went plus 20, I think. Or I estimated he went plus 20 from the replay. QB Quasar Shaun. Oh, nice. Okay, we'll have a look. So, we're going to go all the left, 3 back. It's quite bold, but got to try these things, especially in a hack. So 8-6 will give us 7-9. I already can tell I'm going to run out of time. We want 1 ring forward. Oh, and a great right. So, no good. I wish I'd timed out now. Anyway, without the great right, I think we hit the rough and trundle through. But the other way might be the best play here. Oh, what's this? I wonder if Mitch is on a PC. So the other shot was landing sort of here. Oh, I keep forgetting the touches aren't enabled. Not far from where he is anyway. 15% min, Chris, yeah. A wee bit underpowered as well, Dominic. Good to know, thank you. Oh, it's absolutely risky, Alex. I won't be doing it much longer if I can't get it sort of at least safely dialed. I'll just go back to the sniper. The accidental Alba, yes. Fenzel tried the rough bump, landed in the sand. Yeah, Fenzi didn't push up though. I was watching his stream. We tried it yesterday morning without a push-up, and it went straight in the sand. Then we tried it with a 1.5 ring push-up, and we caught the rough, but the rollout was minging. But there's no value in this, so we won't be playing it from there again. So we'll see. There's always the safe sniper player. You can use a rocket and backspin it on, but plenty choices. Not really a hole-in-one hole. I did have a go with Horizon and a Kingmaker yesterday. The sort of the normal rough bump where you'd normally land the sniper rough bump. And I think I watched Neo and he played a rough bump in the same spot with a hammerhead. But I think it was a hammerhead 7. Because when I looked at my hammerhead, it's got less distance than my sniper, so I wasn't really sure why. Interesting. Need to work out how to stop that. But yeah, there's a few choices. What's up, Michael? Nice to see you. Welcome. Hey Stu, iPad's going okay. It's taking a bit of getting used to be honest, but we'll get there. I'm now adjusting the Win stuff on a separate tablet off to the right, so it's all a bit weird. But I've got this thing where I can press 3 buttons here, and the cheater grid lines come up, and then I can press it again, and they go away. So actually, I could use them at a push, but H the man is sorting me out with a screen protector. Bless his cottons. So hopefully that'll come before the weekend. Right, 5 is... I don't even know what 5 is. Okay, we're going to try Big Topper here. So I know I've got a Thor 7, but I want a shot that I can use on all the accounts. So we'll pack all the backspin clubs. Right, let's give this a whirl. So let me just change all these settings again in this stupid app. This is the hardest bit, getting used to using this Golf Clash notebook in full screen mode. I'm going to have to learn how to use the slide over, I think. Gonna have to. No Masters this week for me, James, no. not the course or the winds for me to be brave, and I need points this week, so nothing doing in Masters. But I know Torbjorn is having another crack at it. I don't know if Chris said he was. I think he's still here, he might tell you himself. Yeah, I've got Caddy installed, I just don't like the slide over, but I'm going to have to start using it because, well, I just am, because this 2 device thing's not really very good. So, and I've lost what we're doing here. Did I not write any notes? Oh, I did. So I think we're just going to go with that right on the fairway rough line. Now, how much of each? So it's about 90% OP and that much curl. And we'll have a look. Not even close. Oh, actually it is. Squeaks through. The only reason I didn't use all the overpower is because Neo did, and he went in the drink. He ran all the way through that rough, so that looks okay. We'll try it again on other accounts to make sure it wasn't just a fluke, but to be honest, even from the rough there, it's not, you're going to get a safe enough birdie. I actually did drop the machete yesterday on a different hack around offline, so that was a wasted drop, but never mind. Took some days to get used to, yeah. Yeah, the thing with me, Stu, is I'll often forget the number, which I know I can just swipe it back in, I guess, but I like the permanency of having it right there, whether it used to be on the old screen, you know, on the left-hand side or whatnot, so again, I've not set this up. What is it, 9-1? So max would be, no, wouldn't it be 5-2? Go 4.5 and work out what that was later. So missing rates not enough, so 4.5 is definitely not enough. Maybe we should just play the max number. So max was 5-2. Try that next time. Oh dear, Alex, that sounds no good. No solution so far. It's probably a limitation on the iPad Mini 4, I'd imagine. Well, not a limitation, but trying to do too much maybe, I don't know. It's a shame that, but I am going to have to train myself to use it, absolutely. I don't want to be using 2 devices. Right, so we should have just forfeited that. Okay, it worked fine before, but now it's horrible. I wonder if something has happened. Shabs, welcome. Did I miss you coming in earlier? How rude of me. Nice to see you. How are you doing? Is that a ball that they're selling? Oh, free balls for the anniversary. Don't think you get anything free from Playdemic now. After the Christmas chest fiasco, replacing the 10 Santa balls. I know what I'd rather have had, but beggars can't be choosers. But no, it looks like they've done away with giving anything away now. Tight-fisted so-and-sos. Right, 6. Feel quite comfortable with 6. I think we've got it close to nailed. So we do want a QB and we do want a sniper. And we want a firework ball or something equivalent, so anything 2, 3, 4. Really, it's the power 4. What else would work? Open ball? No. Taxi ball would. Taxi ball would work. Let's use a taxi ball. So. I'll have a go at this. The days of free balls are gone. You could be right. I think the days of Win 5 Power 0 are gone as well. I was in the middle of a shot, oh, bless you. Zuber, good morning. Nice to see you. Thank you for the good luck. They have gotten very stingy with their pixelated balls that cost them nothing to give away. Well, I guess it costs them a wee bit of bottom line, but not a lot. Anyway, how have you all been doing? Has anyone played a second round today yet? Anyone else qualified? I know a few of you have said you're through already. What are you thinking par is? Are we thinking 12? Are we thinking 13? Is 8 a must make? I think between 8 and 1, most people might make one or the other, so I think par is 13, but others disagree. Others think 12. Right, let's get a number for this. 10-4 is 11-4, so it's pretty much 1 to 1 plus 1, so it's all of that. And where's my notes gone? I think it's 2 top. 2.5 top. We've been very greedy. But we do want to get all the way down there. I think we were going red ring. And 11-4. 6-4. And half a ball. Which is more curl than I've been using, but I'm trying to swing it around a little bit more without doing that, nearly hitting the rough. But you do want to get right to the end if you're going to play with a sniper. So 3-3-6, I've been going 3-3-8, but that's probably close enough. I fancy. Your birthday's the same day as the anniversary. You're hoping to get some free balls. They should give everyone free balls on their birthday. That should be a thing. Send in a ticket. Qualified your brand new baby account yesterday. Well done, Kieran. Hacked 2 of my pro accounts and qualified 1. 1 out of 2 ain't bad, Si. Or do you mean 1 out of 3? Maybe 1 out of 3. 12 is par right now, but 13 might end up being par tomorrow. I think you're spot on, actually, Chris. I'd agree with that. You lost your phone on Saturday, oh dear. Only 80 games through rookie. On -5. Right, so for this second shot, we're basically going to put in 0%, 8-3. So it'll be 8-7. Which is quite a low wind. I've been getting higher winds, but I think it needs 1.5, not 2. Because it seems to run out this rough quite fast. So at the hole, 8-7. 7-7. I'm going to go up a ring. I'm going to have to put the crosshairs on for this. Great left, so that will definitely miss left. Or will it? Yes, it will. Did rattle the pin with it yesterday. So I used 2 top spins, same sort of adjustment, hit perfect. And it hit the pin flush in the middle, but was too hot, so it bounced off. So maybe one and a click top spin, something like that. Anyway. We'll get it figured out. Yeah, I think if you give them a bit, then they spend a bit. I'd agree with that, Romain. You're building your first DIY yardage notes on one hole. 12 for masters, 13 for experts, says Zuber. Right, forfeit that. Well, that's what the drug dealers do, isn't it, Shabs? They give you a wee taste, apparently, and then they've got you hooked, so... Not that I'm suggesting PD, or in any way, or anything like drug dealers. That's not what I'm saying. Bored Panda. Have I missed Bored Panda? Where's Bored Panda? Am I not seeing all the chat again? Oh dear. They're exactly like drug dealers. Forced crates, don't start me on forced crates. I'm starting to subscribe to that gentleman Barry's school of thought. But enough said about that. Morning Braveheart, nice to see you. Rounds turned into, well, it was a hack from the off, but that's fine. It's us getting used to the iPad and streaming with the iPad, so a bit of a test stream really. But we're learning. Well, I'm learning a few things, having a good time. I'm going to come back on later for a proper stream with 2 other accounts, maybe 3. Oh, you typed it in as Bored Panda, right? There's Shay. Welcome, Shay. Nice to see you. You don't need to be a force crate. You do a good job on your own. Right. Let's stop waffling. 7 is going to be... Right. So I've got the notes for a Goliath hole-in-one, but I've also got a DMAC replay, so... Let's try his shot, which is nice because it's 1-to-1. It's a little bit bold, but, you know, you've got to try these things, especially in a hack. So, Sniper Kingmaker. 4 left and about, I don't know, I've written down 3.3 top, but let's see what it looks like. So this is going to be a rough bump over the bunkers on a thinnish slither of rough. So let's just try and hit the rough. If we hit the rough, I'll be happy. DMAC did drop it, so, but you know, what do you expect? That's DMAC. So that's your new nickname, Chris. We've got Bored PC Guy, the Chili King, or Bored Panda. If you ever start a new baby account, you'll have to call it Bored Panda now. Right, so that was quite close. I didn't see what he did, but looks good. So we're going to go, I've lost the notes again. 3.3 left top and 4 left. Tell you what, I do notice when this iPod, when you go to leave the adjustment, it sort of jumps a bit, but we'll try there. And 1-to-1. It's meant to be easier not to hit great with this iPad. Tragic. At least we hit the rough. But I would have liked to see a perfect. So that's a bit of a shame, but there we go. Excuse me. Just gonna try and fix this. Fix this thing on the pewter. 1 second. Right, is that gonna work? Yes, that's better. Right, sorry. I was just trying to get the chat window to stop hiding my notes every time I click on it. So, nothing extra. But we're having a good time, as Mr. B would say. I played that 1-to-1 with 3.5 top, 4 left. Yeah, I was trying to play it. I only had the replay from DMAX, so I had to sort of check the spins myself. But I'm sure it's 4 left and about. Try 3.5 top. I was trying for 3.3, but it kept glitching as I let go. So that's what my note is: 3.3 top and 4 left, and then 1-to-1. Yeah, which obviously takes you down into the sand. But who am I to question DMAX? He says it works, so it works, and it went in for him. So you might get it in too. Ola, good morning. Good luck to you. Good luck to you. Good luck to me. Thank you. AJ, nice to see you. Rumpelstiltskin, welcome. So, 2 holes to go of this inaugural iPad stream hack. I've learnt a lot about using 2 devices already, which is good. I need to be a lot quicker at doing that before I come back to this, but it's all good. Kingmaker, quarterback, Hornet. Notes. Ready. Go. So, 10% max number, even though you're not at max. In my book, people are playing this differently. I think some people are trying to get a wee bit further, 323, 324. I'm happy to get 315. And go from there. Have I got those stupid graphics on? No. That's good. Gonna have to play hole 3 with a Zerk, EM7 and a Dog 7 on export on your second account. I'll have to do something similar on... No big topper, Chris. What big topper have you got? No luck yet, Jay. Trying a few new things. So, more of a learning experience than a dropping in experience. You want to see how you can do with this? Oh, fair enough. I think big topper's the play though. Probably any big topper, I would suggest, than a berserker. Will get you into sniper range, sniper 9 range. Other woods are available. Doesn't that fairway look really gritty? Anyway, all the right, 3.5. 4 yards, red ring rough. That's what I'm doing. Just before it goes to 5, about there. And 9-1 will give us 9-7. And of course I can't usually I use the grid here. So that's 5-ish. Definitely going to need the lines for that one. So that might be 313, 315 still, that's okay. It's okay. So from there, we need a Hornet. And I'll either be playing this at the power 0 setting or the power 1 setting. Or just in between, at max number. With no elevation. Yes, we shall wish upon a star that you get your phone back today, Shabs. I hope you get to play it. It'd be a shame if you don't. Big Topper 4 or less just needs a little OP. There we go. I just swapped to Thor 5 and Sniper 9. Realised top spin was better. Yes, Thor 5 beats Extra Mile 7 every day of the week. Topper's the way though. Topper's the way. Right, so where are we? I'm going to play Power 0 max. So 7-4 is 6-7. 4 and a click. No side. Favouring slightly left of centre, but what did I say? 6-7. And how's your luck? Yeah, that's what I mean. I think this is a must make. It's just not difficult. The only difficulty is around the getting the drive to the same spot, because for all it'll go the same distance, it is a bit dog-leggy. So, but I was set in stone. I was playing it a certain way. I was playing it Power 0 max plus 5% at 315, but then one time I was a wee bit further right, a bit further left. So from now on, I'm just gonna, if it's in to the plus numbers, I'll play it Power 1 max. If it's not in the plus numbers, I'll just play it Power 0 max with no elevation. I think that's what we'll do. Or yes, you could use slider. You could use slider. What would that have been? Let's see. So you're saying 85% slider, no elevation. So we went 6-7. If I put Power 3 on, what did you say? 85%. Same thing, yeah. There you go, Romain. The man knows his onions. So if you don't want to do all that fiddling about, 85% slider on a Power 3 setting. No elevation. Lovely. Anyway, got something to drop at least. It was worth you coming. Although everybody drops that, so. Same bag, Berserker, QB and Sniper on hole 9. Let's get this changed. Plus 10 for the drive, nothing for the second. Morning, Brent. Nice to see you. Robert Wilkins, good morning to you, sir. Hoping to qualify today and played like a donkey. Well, you've always got tomorrow. Last chance saloon beckons for you, sir. You'll be fine. I'm sure you'll be fine. Thanks for those booms, folks. And the bombs, Ola. So, we did try and blast across on this yesterday, but there's really no value. Very little reward for quite a lot of risk, so definitely a layup. And you don't need a katana. You don't need a cataclysm. I mean, you do from there, but if you're going to be bold, sniper's fine. Let's get a number first. 9-4, 10-6. So we're going all in 2 back. Only 2. Now I'm just going with the yellow ring by the rough at max distance. What do we say? 10-6. Need 2 more. I think I want half a ball of curl. Great right's a bit naughty with that landing spot. He seems to get away with it. So it does seem great proof both sides. I've hit it great left and I hit it double great right yesterday. And that was still fine. So yeah, so you can see from where he is, He's only got a Kingmaker on, to be fair. But I see a lot of people saying they need to take the big dog or the katana. I keep saying it. Cataclysm. I mean, do whatever's comfortable for you, but I don't think it needs it. See, that's... You don't want to be there, to be fair. You don't want to be there, because that chip's just disgusting from the... from there. But from here, we're just going to go... Well, we're not even going to go anything, because the wind's going to do it all. So, 3.5 top and 3 right is my... Having done this about 4 times yesterday, I've decided they're the best spins. And then just anticipate the wind, so... You just... Well, there's no touches, but... You can see the direction of the wind. That's all I'm using. I'm not going to play any overpower. Well, this is slightly lower wind. And we've hit a great right. So this might struggle to just get all the way to the hole, but... It'll still come in fine. Not the hero angle that we got yesterday, but that green slopes all the way down to the pin, so... Safe as houses. Safe as houses. Howard, good morning to you. Nice to see you. Mighty Quinn, I don't think I greeted you. Hello. You always find Yellow Ring by the Rough ballsy, only because the Golf Clash game sometimes plays silly buggers when you flirt with danger. Yes, you're not wrong, Rumpelstiltskin. Doesn't leave a great amount of margin for error. He could go Red Ring by the Rough, but you're going to give up a couple of yards. I guess you could just adjust your backspin a touch. But as I say, that QB, I've hit it great both sides, and it's okay. You got it in, well played. So I don't like that chip. I think if you're going to play that way, you might want to take, I don't know what he used, but maybe take the rapier, try the whole max topspin malarkey. I'm going to tap this in and play a shootout just to get a chest, hopefully. Although we have got a berserker for the shootout, so we'll see. So, hole 4 still needs some work. For all the par 3s need a little bit of work. Right, what we're doing here. This might not be right, but we'll see. So that's more like the shot we were trying to play in the proper hole. Obviously the wind's completely different, but it does look like 1-to-1 for a sniper's okay there. So that'll be that. We'll see what James does here, but that's going to be it for this round on this account. So this one will be back tomorrow to qualify, or try to qualify. I'm going to stop this stream now, let it render, watch it back and check it's okay. And then if it is, which I think it is because nobody seems to be complaining too much in chat, then I'll come back on at about lunchtime, so in about an hour, and we'll do a couple of rounds and maybe try and qualify one. So yeah, I think 13 is going to be your par. I think 8 is going to be a must make. I think 1's likely, but it's hard, not easy this week, not easy at all. So I think the guides and the Shotsmith chats and all that stuff will be worth their weight in gold this week. So see what you can see, watch all the streamers, see what they're doing, try your own stuff. Let me know how you're getting on. If you're in the hairy sporran, drop me a message. Let me know if you found something good. Happy to try it on stream. Otherwise, I'll be back in an hour and a half maybe, we'll see. So if you can join me then, fantastic. If not, thank you for coming to this one. Best of luck, have a nice Tuesday, and I'll try and figure out how to stop this stream now because I've never done it off this yet. So, see you next time.